Ah, you know what that is? That is the smell of Monday morning Steam reviews. That's right. Grab your caffeine, folks, and let's get into some more Steam reviews. All right. First and foremost, we have Skyrim, the classic. The only other game I know besides GTA 5 where people buy like 10 copies of it. They've got one on their Switch, their PC, their laptop, their other laptop, their Xbox, their PS5, their smart Samsung refrigerator, that Amazon. All right. Not recommended after almost 400 hours. Stop updating this old game and ruining the mods. All right, that's mods. More addictive than crack. Hey, this game is dangerous. You tell yourself, I'm just going to go talk to this NPC, then get off for the night, then bam, it's been 36 hours and your wife thought you died. Oh, you did die. You died in the warm embrace of Skyrim, and it coddled you into the afterlife. And then you woke up and you got to enjoy more of it. Buying this on PC after the hundreds of hours on Xbox was such a good decision. Unlimited replayability. That's good. It's not like COD replayability where it kind of gets old and frustrating and not as fun. Skyrim replayability? Yeah, we like that. I've downloaded this game on every computer I've had since 2011. I would have liked to know how many computers you have. That kind of would have taken this review over the top. Got married, adopted 6 kids. That's wholesome. Built a mansion for the family. Is it weird that I expected whatever came after these two to be really like dark? Like got married, adopted 6 kids, chopped them up and made like a kid soup, like a nice stew, and served it to my pet werewolf. Cuddled a ghost zombie lady in a casket. Okay, what does that mean? A ghost zombie. So she's a zombie who died and then also became a ghost. So she's a ghost that's haunting you that can't even communicate to you. All she can do is like float around and be like, Lords of the Fallen. I think it's the most recent, right? Yeah, the most recent Souls-like to come out, October 13th of last year, with mixed reviews. I have heard critiques of this, and the one that I've heard the most I can definitely get behind, and that is there are so many goddamn enemies. You can't walk 5 feet in this game without encountering 4 normal enemies, and they destroy you. And then some hunchback little hermit with a stick lunges and knocks you, this giant armored knight, off a cliff 20 feet away. It does a decent job of trying to differentiate itself from the rest of the genre. The runbacks are atrocious and the normal enemies are harder than the bosses. Yeah. I've died more to the normal enemies than the bosses. There was the one like big ball amalgamation thing I died to quite a bit, but apart from that, the other bosses were pretty easy. They only took a few tries. The normal enemies, man, they will destroy you. Incredibly unfun due to annoying, tedious level design and enemy density. Yep, there's so many enemies everywhere, all the time. Like, you don't get a breather. This game evolved. I'm still playing through it, but it got to the point to where it wasn't like, oh, this is so fun fighting. It's like, no, I need to run past everything to find the little save point. I don't care about leveling up. I just need to run past it. After finishing the game once through, along with the buggy multiplayer and PvP, enemy variety is lacking heavily. I didn't mind it. The bosses are cool. Most bosses are just introductions to an enemy you'll kill over and over. Are you sure? I fought, the first 3 or 4 bosses and have yet to encounter any of them. After that, am I doing something wrong here? Maybe. I don't know, but I definitely haven't uncovered any boss after beating them, or like any enemy type. Every single time you're walking down a path, there's like a stack of boxes. And you know there's an enemy behind there. And sure enough, you go around it, boom, off a cliff. Every single time. And it's like 6 stacks of boxes, you know, every single time. It's not very creative. It's like I know it's there and it's going to be annoying. Come on. Gears 5. Now, I remember the ending of this and it was like, woo! Oh, mostly positive. All right, I can't recommend it highly enough. I mean, it's Gears of War. Like, yeah, it has its flaws just like any other game, but it's Gears of War. It's really good. Although I'm kind of biased. I love Gears of War. Anthony Carmine, my beloved. Yeah, it's like Kenny from South Park. Like, all right, what Carmine is gonna come in and how are they gonna die? Just like, it's like a little treat for us players. Like, yeah, here's another Carmine. Ooh. We gotta watch out because somehow they're gonna show how they die and it's gonna be really funny. This game makes me very upset and very sad, and I want to cry. Why? Does it make you want to cry because 20 hours? I don't know if you finished it. Does it make you want to cry because of the ending? Because of the story? Or because you hate the game so much? I need a little more. Come on now. Steer your character like a boat. Dude, that's like one section of the game. And you played for what? 36 minutes? I don't recommend Gears 5. Its campaign is dull and filled with lifeless, boring, uninterested characters. I disagree, but if you're really attached to the original characters, see people, they get too attached to the originals. So that way anything that comes out that isn't focusing on the original characters, they're like, oh, blasphemy, garbage, trash, mid-game. The good is they're like, oh, microtransactions. Ooh. Microtransactions similar to Fortnite. Well, you don't have to pay for them. $8 for a spray waving. Oh, like an emote? Don't buy it. I tell this to people who play Fortnite too. Oh, I don't want to buy a skin. Okay, then don't. You don't have to buy any of it. If it's just aesthetic, if it's just for looks, don't buy it. Oh, crazy. Oh my God. But also when you pay full price for a game, you don't expect to have to buy things later on. So I get it. Tons of content and fan service. Fan service in a game can kind of be fun. It's usually in like movies that people don't like it because it comes off as like corny, but game service or fan service in games is kind of awesome. 2 fingers, 1 shot. Are there executions in this? Wow. I just realized I've never played Gears 5 multiplayer. Is this something I should do? Should I do this? Should I get Gears 5 just for the multiplayer? Because I realized I don't know if I've played Gears multiplayer since like Gears 3. $60 for microtransaction simulator. Yeah. $25 hardly changed skins. Don't buy them. $15 for characters. Now that's a problem. Paying for a specific character. If it's just like a skin on your character, fine, whatever. But like to actually use a character, Bring Gears 2 and 3 to PC. Agreed. Remake. Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay. First of all, Ratchet and Clank, literally all of them to the PC, please. Make it a giant bundle. I don't care how much you price it for. I will buy it. Second, well, again, 2 and 3 are on Game Pass, right? Am I crazy? Are they not on Game Pass? I'm pretty sure they are. If they're not, yes, remaster, remake them, bring them to Game Pass or to Steam. Just do it. At 50 years old, I have 0 interest in multiplayer. Ah, dude. But the multiplayer is so much fun. I don't know about this one, but just in general. They took out Map Maker. I spent 3 months map making and testing my map. Thanks. Damn. Next! One of the games that got us through the pandemic, Among Us. I love this game. I'm always wanting to play this game, but trying to coordinate a group to play this is like being an adult who does not game for a living and trying to coordinate a raid in Destiny. You have to have 6 people that you can all communicate with, like effectively in a party, on at the same time, potentially playing for like 8 hours, because raids can take a crazy amount of time depending on if you've done it before or whatnot. I miss the Among Us days. Like, bring it back. And this takes like 10 minutes to play. So let's bring back more Among Us groups. All right. Every like, I'll do a push-up. Yep. Gave that a like. Beautiful. This game made my friend racist. Or did it bring out his already racist like cells? Like they woke up when this game started. This game gives you a W-Riz 100% guaranteed. Does it? Does it? I don't know. Can somebody comment and say, yes, my Riz from Among Us is what I owe my success to? I kind of doubt that, but I might be wrong. 10 out of 10. I have 8 less friends now. Yeah, it's kind of like, what's the board game? Sorry, how you know, or Uno. Oh my God, and you hit somebody with like 3 draw 4s. You're just ending relationships. You're ending friendships. It's kind of how Among Us is. Destroys more friendships than Uno. I didn't even read that yet. This, yes. Yep. We need to give him a very special, not even saucy. He needs a deep thoughts. Yep, he gets a deep thoughts. Like we're on the same wavelength, me and him. Me and the boys arguing. Yep, that's what life is all about. I'm being real generous with my sauce lately. Huh? My Steam sauce. My points sauce. Damn it, you know what I mean. Trust issues, 100%. Like you'll learn. Oh, what is this? Hold on. Played with my girlfriend. She broke my neck during the first game and smiled at me. Now I'm sleeping on the couch with a knife. See, they go hand in hand. Trust issues. Like you see people differently. You're like, oh, have a great game. without a second thought. This is one of those games, like, it's so much fun with friends, but if you can't rile the group together, it's just not the same, and it really sucks. All right, what do we got here? 13 out of 10. Game slaps harder than my Nan. Damn. Don't read the reviews? Why wouldn't I read the reviews? That's the whole fucking point of this. I bought this game because I don't know who that is. 10 out of 10 lost faith in humanity with 40 hours in. Okay, so you're adding to the problem is what you're saying. Best played with friends in voice chat. Avoid public lobbies like the plague. Yeah, it's just not as fun. You get paired with some like 6-year-old who screams relentlessly. Trust me, don't do it. Play with friends in a voice chat. It is so much better. Like, you have no idea. It's so much better. All right. Next. All right, this isn't like a game review. This is hilarious, okay? So as you can see, I clicked on the category from the store, Story Rich. Story Rich. Now, I don't see it on here right now. They must have figured out that they were gonna get like clowned on. I clicked on this yesterday, scrolled down, and what was right here where Red Dead was? Modern Warfare 3, the new one. Or even if it was the new one. The one with like a 3-hour campaign was story rich. Huh? Like I said, there's got to be a reason it's not here anymore. Most of these make sense. Resident Evil, God of War, Last of Us, cool. Red Dead, Jedi Survivor, yeah. Diablo, kinda. Liza P, sure. Skyrim, yeah. Starfield, it's got a story. I don't know if it's rich, but it's there. Oh, the Star Wars games, we are begging for remakes or continuations or remasters or anything. These bad boys right here. Force Unleashed. I mean, do I even have to say it? Like, this should be overwhelmingly positive. We all know. This was the Star Wars game that came out and said, oh, you want to feel like the most powerful being ever? Here you go. It was beautiful. It was exactly the power fantasy we all wanted as a Force user. Like, yes, let me pull down a Star Destroyer. And oh my God, the euphoria of doing that, you know, we all know, it was amazing. All right, have you ever heard the tragedy of Darth Plagueis? Have you ever heard? No, I can't do it, Palpatine. Have you ever heard? No, I can't do it. Darth Plagueis the Wise, but yes, that is.
Did you ever hear the tragedy of Darth Plagueis the Wise?
He gets automatic sauce. If you spread the tale and the tragedy of Darth Plagueis the Wise, you get sauce. You're getting sauced. That's just the rule. Did he really put the entire, until he taught his apprentice everything he knew? Then his apprentice killed him in his sleep. It's ironic. He could save others from death, but not himself. He posted the entire story. If I could sauce you twice, I would. Okay, I was gonna go and get Gears 5, but now I kind of want to get both of these. Just get a Wii and a disc if you really want to play. This PC port is messed up. That sucks. God of Star Wars? Yes. Yes. God, dude, you know, that's a slow clap. Yeah, that's a slow clap. I think we can all agree. This is simply one of the best Star Wars stories outside of the the original trilogy. I thought he was talking Old Republic, which is also amazing. A very fun game that is originally approved by Lucas. Yeah, George Lucas was saying literally everything was canon. He's like, oh yeah, that's canon, that's canon, that's canon. So he was having fun with his finger cannons, like canon. So I get it. But they do need to bring this back. They need to remake these. They need to continue them. I don't care. This would be almost as hype as the Knights of the Old Republic remake. I don't know. This might be more hype, honestly. Really good game. Better than the second. I mean, because it's longer. Release The Force Unleashed 3, cowards. Yes. Release it. How about that? Huh? Take my points. Does that deserve a take my points? Kind of does, honestly. Like, release it, you cowards.
So it's treason then. Do it. Release it. Release the sequel, my young Vader.
Ever want to beat up an old man with psychic powers while you plummet through the atmosphere of a small planet on a collapsed observation deck? Yeah. Dude, this game is so good. Oh my, I really might just get this. If Anakin Skywalker was born from the Force, then Starkiller is the Force. I don't know if it was Lucas, but wasn't the kind of idea of this game if Luke was trained by Vader. Like that was kind of the like backhanded idea of Force Unleashed. Like, oh, what if we did a character who kind of based on if Luke actually got trained by Vader? Because that would make a lot of sense. You literally grab a Star Destroyer and pull it out of the sky. That's all you need to know. That's why this game, that was part of the trailer, was pulling the Star Destroyer out of... I can only imagine if this dropped today, like, you know, with the graphical fidelity of today's games, and they dropped that trailer and you're pulling it out. Oh my God. Disney can't do anything this cool? Yeah, they wish. They wish. That's all, folks. That's our last game for the day. That was the latest episode of Steam Reviews. Enjoy your Monday. I need to get more coffee because, I mean, you heard it. I slurped and there was nothing. So that's never a good problem to have. So tell me what you think. Like I said, go down, list some games that I should look at the reviews of. I mean, this one was mostly good. The only bad ones were the ports. So again, go down, list something, comment, subscribe, do all the YouTube things. Follow me on Twitch because I've been streaming there more. I'm going to consistently stream a lot more, especially if like TikTok's going away, then hey, it's going to be YouTube and Twitch and I don't know, something else. But have a good Monday and I'll see you in the next one.